honored by the Grio Awards and Byron Allen, and how that just been significant as far as just our culture and representing for it.
Well, I mean, I take my hat off to Byron. Byron's been a trailblazer and a barrier breaker, trying to make lives better for African Americans all over the country. What he's doing here will be a tremendous boost to our community because it'll showcase business achievement. And young people can create, they can make themselves into business people. We can all make ourselves into business people. And I think that's very important. And for those of us who are receiving awards tonight, it's important for us to recognize the responsibility that we have to help make people have a better chance in life and to knock down the barriers and provide opportunities for them. And I've tried to use business as a tool of transformation.
Absolutely. Now, also, you're part of a $1.6 billion project here in the city of Los Angeles, but obviously there's been some controversy in the Los Angeles City Council. We all heard the hurtful and racial insensitive remarks made by 3 council people, and I know you took a very strong stance as far as saying, look, these guys have got to step down in order for us to have forward progress in this city, one of the most diverse cities in all of the country. How hard would it mean for you, I should say, to take that stand, especially with so much on the line here in the city of Los Angeles?
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, the council, one of those council members is a council member for the district where we're building our $1.6 billion project, Angels Landing, Kevin De Leon. And I felt that, and my partner, because of our business ethics and what we've gone through and what our community's gone through, that we had to draw a line. We just don't do business with people who are racist. We don't do business with people who have racist thoughts and express desire to oppress and reduce the impact of black people. And so we just made a decision that if the city wants to do business with us, and we're meeting with a bunch of them, the mayor and other members of the city government this week to talk to them, we'll do business with them, but we will not do business with these 3 people who've expressed those racist comments. And it's important that everyone stand firm on this, even with people like us. I mean, look, it's only money. But value, and Victor values our principles and what we stand for, and we cannot stand by and be silent when it comes to something like that. And so, you know, I'm glad that the public is seeing and hearing these words because they now can understand what we experience every day. Racism is not dead. It's alive and well, and it's in places where you don't think it is.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, I can say I appreciate you taking a strong stance that you've taken, because I think that ignites a lot of people and brings awareness to a topic that continues to permeate through our nation, which is racism, misogyny, and bigotry of any kind. Lastly, I want to ask you too, you being the real estate developer and the land developer that you are, what advice do you have for young, up-and-coming black and people of color that want to enter into that type of business to be able to be as successful as you are, and what are some of the things they need to do in order to make that happen?
Well, first of all, they got to recognize that, you know, I'm not unique. There's nothing super special about me. I'm a hard worker and I got lucky. So what I can do, they can do. And so they have to set their minds and know that there's no limitation. But the key is to learn the business, and they can read about it, they can ask questions, and they can learn the business, and then go and do it. Learn, go try it, do a house first, go in a small apartment, then a bigger apartment, then a bigger building. But the idea is to go on and do it. There's no secret to this business. It's a very uncomplicated business, and the key is just understanding the basics and being committed to it and not quitting. Most people give up on their dreams, you know, right before they're going to make them happen. And the key is endurance. And I'd say that's what, as a business person, that I learned is not to quit.